What's good, duelists? Found up here, and today I'm bringing you guys a Magical Musketeer deck profile for January of 2018. So today we're going to be starting a new series called Free Meta Mondays, where we're going to be showcasing a deck that is nowhere on the meta list, that's just pure fun and really entertaining to watch. So yeah, today we're going to be profiling Magical Musketeers. So Magical Musketeers are an archetype that do focus heavily on columns. So yeah, let's get right into the deck profile. So first off, for the monsters we want to play, of course, triple Casper. So if you don't know what Casper does, is during either player's turn, you can activate Magical Musketeer spell and trap cards from your hand. This is the effect that all Magical Musketeers monsters share in common. So yeah, the effect original to Casper is when a spell or trap card is activated in this card's column, you can add one Magical Musket card from deck to your hand, but not the same card as the activated card in this card's column. So yeah, that's pretty cool. You can just search out whatever you want. It's a really good utility to search, yeah, whatever you need in the current situation. So it's just, there's a lot of variety to what you can search. Of course, triple Kid Brave, I really like this card at 3. So basically what this card does is, of course, you can activate Magical Musketeer spell and trap cards from your hand. And then if a spell or trap card is activated in this card's column, you can discard one Magical Musket card to draw 2 cards, and then that affects once per turn. All Magical Musket cards are once per turn. So yeah, I just believe Kid Brave is really good for getting rid of the bricks that aren't good in your current matchup and just drawing into your new cards. So next up we play triple Starfire, in my opinion the best one. So basically what this card does is, if a spell or trap card is activated in this card's column, you can special summon one level 4 lower Magical Musket monster from your deck in defense position except Starfire. So what this does is it brings out Casper, and then if you see Starfire in Toon Table, then it's like really good. So you can just do the Starfire Toon Table, get out the Casper, and then you can Toon Table again to get a Casper search, which is just really good. And that's being my reason for Starfire being the best one. People may argue that Casper is the best one, but I still like Starfire. So next up we play double Doc. So what Doc does is, it's basically you just add a Magical Musket card from graveyard to hand. It's really good for recycling utility. And yeah, next up we play one Calamity. This is a monster reborn of the archetype. So yeah, when a spell or trap card is activated in this card's column, you can special summon a Magical Musket monster in your graveyard and special summon in defense. Of course, a deck wouldn't be a deck in this format without hand traps. Of course, we play triple Ash and one Maxi. We wanted to keep it as limited as possible because we do have a lot of engine cards in this deck. So yeah, off to our spells, we play double Cross Stomp. This card's really good. So what it does is, you usually activate it from your hand, and then you target one face-up monster in the field until the end of this turn, changes its attack and defense to 0. Also, it has its effects negated, which is really good. It's just really good for getting over anything that might be problematic to this deck. As you can tell, this deck does have a hard time getting over big monsters, which is why we play triple Steady Hands. Steady Hands is really good. So if you didn't know what it does, it just doubles the attack of a Magical Musket monster you control, but that card cannot attack directly during the turn you activate this card. Next up we play double Desires for draw power. We don't play a lot of draw power in this deck except Kid Brave. So yeah, double Desires. I don't play 3 because it's just too cloggy. And then of course triple Scapegoat. I really like this card in this deck. A lot of people don't play it, but playing against like big monsters like Crystal Wing or like Sleeper is really hard for this deck, just because it can't get over them because they have too much attack points, and just getting out the Borreload or any big attack monster that you can get out with Scapegoat is just really helpful to this deck. Next up we want to play triple Ties to the Brethren. Of course, you usually target a level 3, so you can bring out 2 more level 3s. You cannot unfortunately target a level 4 because we only do play 2 level 4s in being Starfire and Calamity. So yeah, you're gonna want to target one of your level 3s and just bring out the other 2, which is really cool. And then of course triple Toon Table, because it searches itself out and it's really good for our combos. And then off to our Magical Musket traps. One Dancing Needle. I really like this card. So when I was playtesting with this deck, I also hit all 3 ABC pieces when I was playing against ABC, which is really good. Of course, triple Desperado, the spot removal of the deck. You can target one face-up monster, oh not monster, but card on the field and destroy it, and then you can only activate once per turn. Like I said before, all of them are once per turn. Of course, one Fiendish Deal. Magical Musket monsters you control cannot be destroyed by card effects. And then if this card in your possession is sent to the graveyard by a card effect, you can add a magical musket from deck to hand or grave to hand. And then of course triple last stand, our solemn negator if you already have one on board, which is really good. I did negate a solemn, I believe, which I'll show you in the replays that I have coming up. And then for the extra deck, we play one acid golem. Acid golem is just really good because it does get over the big monsters. Of course we do play our Utopia engine, our Utopia Prime, and the Utopia Lightning. I just wanted to get as much use out of the Lightning as possible, so we do play the Prime. And then next up we play one Bagooska just because it's a really good rank 4. Nightmare Shark to push for games. Super Quantum Mech Beast, Ground Pulse, which is really good. It just helps us remove spell and traps that may be problematic. One Break Sword, one Tornado Dragon, and then for our links we play one Borreload, one Decode, two Link Spiders, a Mrs. Radiant, and a Proxy Dragon. I did edit this a little so that we put the Ibn and Girsu combo in here. So yeah, that'll be showcased inside of the replays, I think. So yeah, that's gonna be it for the deck profile. Let's get right into our replays. Alright, so let's get right into our 2 replays. We're gonna have one that I believe we're going against Glad Beast, and we're gonna start here. So we're gonna start off with the normal summon of Casper and then just set Scapegoat and pass. He's gonna activate Proving Ground, and then we're gonna negate that with Last Stand, and then he's just gonna and then Casper is gonna search us our never ending our steady hands, and then we're gonna activate that when he attacks, and then he's gonna get destroyed so he doesn't get his effect. So we're gonna go ahead and Scapegoat here, and I believe we're gonna go into the Ibn and Girsu play here. Yeah, we're gonna go into the Ibn and Girsu play. Although we don't have anything to search here, we still get the draw into one, which we did get the Dancing Needle, which we can just use to get more utility from Casper. Then we can swing out for a bunch of damage here, not quite attacking for game. He's gonna Noxious, and then he's gonna send a monster, and then I'm gonna Ash because it does shuffle back for cost, and then I believe he's just gonna draw it and then scoop it up from there. Yeah, so off to our second replay. We're going to be going up against Weather Painters, and we're going to be starting. So we did open up the Starfire Toon Table, which is pretty nuts here. Yeah, so we're just going to get a bunch of searches. Starfire is going to special the Casper, and then we're going to search off Casper. And then he's going to just set a couple and bring out the Snow. And we're just going to Desperado the Snow. And then, yeah, we're just going to bring out the Kid Brave because we activated it in Starfire's column. We're going to switch both into attack, make the Ground Pulse. He's going to strike it, but I do have the Last Stand to negate the strike because I do have a Magical Musketeer monster. And they're pretty much going to swing for a lot of damage here. And I'm going to pass turn. So he's going to normal summon this Snow. And then I'm going to Desperado it again, but this time he's going to chain Snow's effect because it banishes for cost. And then we're going to... he's going to just activate the Thunder and then pass. Snow's gonna come back, of course, and then we're gonna get the Cross Stomp onto the Snow. He's gonna chain Snow, but we still do get the Kid Brave effect, and then we're just gonna put him all into attack mode. We were gonna swing for game, but he did scoop it up before that. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. If you did enjoy our first episode of Free Meta Mondays, please let me know in the comments below if you want me to continue this series or not. Yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Phantom out.